shoes. I reckon that's crap. So, kids, if you're listening, don't do that. That is crap. Yeah. You need to be cute. Be cute and put on a smile if you want to get something from somebody. You don't just get it for having a sign. And the worst part about that is players keep giving them stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the trouble of making a sign. Here's my shoes, and your dad's going to put them on eBay for like 6 times the price.
Yeah.
All right, my merch perch. What are we doing? Watch a merch perch online. What's online?
Online?
I was looking at pops, wrestling pops, and see. I'm not a pop guy, but I was like, what's out there in the pop world? I saw your Jordan pop, and I thought, well, let's see what's available for wrestling fans. Maybe this is your listing. You got an AJ Lee exclusive. I knew this one was pretty rare. Wow. Starting bid of $600. Buy it now for $1,000. I think maybe Merv in the group, Merv Mulvaney, he'll know if these are worth it or not. But for me, for that little AJ Lee, that seems like a very, very expensive pop. We've got the Rey Mysterio loose pop, $1,000 with free postage. Surely that's not going to sell for that price.
The $20 figures brand new.
Somebody tell me that this is just somebody taking the mickey. This one I saw and I really like this one. Hulk Hogan Mr. T 2-pack signed by Hulk. Hulk Hogan has such a good autograph. You can pretty much tell straight away that that's genuine because he signs in the same type of paint pens all the time. It is so easy to tell if it's his autograph or not. So very cool.
That's a good buy. $295. That's a good buy.
You wouldn't get that from the Hogan Beach shop that price. You'd probably be paying another $50, $60. So good buy. Good luck to the seller. And if you want just an entry level pop, $450 gets you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 20 pops, various shapes and sizes. A lot of them more newer ones. I don't know whether that's quite value for money. What do you got? 4, 5 times 3 is 15, 20 different pops there. 20 times 20 is 400. So it probably is pretty good value for money, really, when you think about it.
And no doubt they're probably gone up in value.
Yes. And tell you what, if you're out shopping and you go to Toymate, check out some of their like sort of high shelves and corners, because the other day I found a whole heap of wrestling pops at my local Toymate. And a lot of older ones too. And it was like they'd just been put there and no one actually realised that they were there. So, yeah.
I actually, so I've had my second jab now. I'm allowed to go back out fig hunting, and I went to the stores today for the first time in a long time, and there was nothing in Big W. I think Big W stopped selling wrestling figures, or they had basics there, but they've been there for months. And Target
we're not sure, mate. We're not sure if Big W is going to do figures. So here they're all on clearance at $19, but they did this once before. They just clear out all their stock and then they get new stock. So hopefully they're going to get stuff for Christmas.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep checking. I want that Warlord.
Every year I buy my son an Elite for Christmas as part of his present.
Yeah,
and this is the first year where I'm actually thinking he might not be able to get one because there's no stock. And the other thing is he doesn't really like a lot of the people in the current series. If I could get him a Hulk, I wonder if Hulk will be out before Christmas.
Mate, there's enough of them coming out. I was just going back to Bradley Perryman's Ultimate Edition figure, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
The tan on the Hogan figures now is spot on.
Yeah, spot on.
Even the Survivor Series, like, you can't fault it.
It's not as badly orange as he could have been.
Yes, that's right. All right, well, that wraps up What's Online, a cracking one once again. And how about we get into the fig preview and review?
It's time to review a fig from today or the past. Which will it be? Stay tuned to find out.
Mate, we're at the end of the Hasbro toy line. Can you believe it?
We're at the end of the Hasbro toy line, and I've let the team down because I don't have an image for this one, mate. I'm just going to go with my words because this toy line, this Series 11, most disappointing series there is.
Really? Okay. I suppose I'm Series 9. Series 9 was rubbish.
Yeah, Series 9 actually is probably worse. But I just felt Series 11, they probably got all the characters right, but it was at a point when the WWE or WWF was just not at a good place.
Yeah. Well, how about we start from the top, mate? So, Yokozuna, thoughts?
Good figure, but it's the same as the other one.
Yep. Adam Bomb?
Very, very underrated figure. Very cool figure.
Yep, very good. Bart Gunn and Billy Gunn from the Smoking Guns.
Stupid hats need to be removable hats. We can't have hats. You can't wrestle in a hat. So make that a T-shirt. You can't wrestle in a hat.
Yep. Evil Crush?
Very cool. I like it. When I was first recollecting my Hasbros, I saw an Evil Crush and I thought it was a custom. I'd never seen it before. I thought, I could never remember it. And I thought, and then I saw a bit of a debate on the forum about whether it was real or not. So I started doing some research. And I was like, holy crap, this was real. I didn't even know it existed. So I really like it.
I will say with the Evil Crush for me, I don't know whether it's laziness or just being oblivious. On the pack, you had Evil Crush, but then you had Kona Crush on the image. I just think, that is not that hard to change that, right? I think they blew it. 1, 2, 3 Kid?
Average figure, but iconic in the collection.
Yeah. I think if there was ever a wrestler that that body type suited, 1, 2, 3 Kid was it. Other than that, it didn't suit anyone. Ric Flair was rubbish. Rick Rude was not that good.
Rick Rude, so disappointing.
Yeah. And last but not least, this one I never understood, and I don't think I ever saw him wrestle, was Ludwig Borger.
Yeah. Nah, not a fan.
Not a fan at all.
And somehow that when they made that sculpt for Ludwig, they made his fingers brittle as anything. It's like an elderly person's fingers. Every time you put a Ludwig Borger down, his fingers break.
Really? Oh, touch wood. Mine are okay. But my Ludwig Borger doesn't stand up, and its head's gone all whitish.
Yes, well, I noticed the other day my 1, 2, 3 Kid's head's starting to go whitish.
Actually, so's my 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Yeah. Disappointing. And I opened my 1, 2, 3 Kid off a mint on card.
Oh, really? Wow.
Paid $100 for it too.
Wow. Who have you got as your favourite?
My favourite out of that set is the Atom Bomb. I just think the detail in the paint and the glasses are just fantastic. Definitely the best of the lot.
My only thing with the Atom Bomb figure, I would have liked to have seen him in the bear-hugging Hogan mold.
Yeah.
I think that would have suited him rather than the Mr. Perfect, because he was a big dude. He was huge.
And shout out to Brian Clark, who's the real Atom Bomb, who is now self-promoting on every wrestling page that he can to sell his own stuff.
Yes. Mate, I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3 Kid. As I said, I think it suited him. It looks great. The paint, the finishing touches were pretty spot on, and great looking figure. That's the green card. So I guess next podcast, Chris, we said we were going to create our own Series 12.
Yeah.
We're going to go. How many we're going to choose? 7 or 8?
6.
Okay. So next episode, guys, we will be choosing 6 figures. So I'm choosing 6. You're choosing 6. Let's be clear.
And then we'll compare.
And
no discussion. No discussion beforehand.
No discussion. And it's not going to be the orange card series. It's going to be Series 12, the black card series.
Yeah, the black card.
All right. Well, mine will be. Yours will be.
Spoiler alert, I'm bringing Bad News Brown into the lineup, even though he left the company by then.
There you go.
You know what? I might even have some images of my 6.
Beautiful. All right, well, that wraps up Fig Preview and Review. And up next, we're going to hear a word from our major sponsor, Go Figure Collectibles.
Coming towards the ring,
Mattel, Jax, Hasbro, LJN, Remco, Super 7. Are you looking for a store that stacks all the latest and greatest wrestling figures? Then look no further, because Go Figure Collectibles has everything you're looking for. Jeff and the team at Go Figure Collectibles are always filling the shelves with the latest releases and buying up old cherished collections to fulfill any vintage collection needs. Visit them online at gofigurecollectibles.com.au, or if you're in the Melbourne area, go check out their store at 104 Bakers Road, Coburg, North Victoria. And introduce yourself to Jeff and the team. Plus, Wrestling with Figure podcast listeners can use the code FDU5 to save 5% off your next purchase store-wide. That's Go Figure Collectibles.
Great stuff, Jeff. And how about we jump straight into meet and greet?
You never believe who I met at the shops. Who was it? I met someone at the airport. What, are you a stalker? No, I was there to pick up my mum. Yeah, right. Who'd you meet? Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. Did you meet CM Punk? You met the big red machine Kane, didn't you? Did you meet Mankind? Oh my God, you met Marty Jannetty. I bumped into Paul Heyman.
Now, last episode we had a stacked lineup, and this one's up there. And I've got to say, our first member, Mick Budniak, he's met some cracking celebrities over the years, and this one he has met the band Motley Crue.
Yeah, cool photo.
Great photo.
Very cool.
Great photo. And Tommy Lee is, not only a great musician but a good actor.
Yeah, seen him in many things. Seen him on that movie on the boat. You seen that one?
Yes, I have many times. Yes. Up next, we've got Steve Campbell.
What's your favourite Motley Crue song, James?
I don't know. I honestly don't know the names of songs, but I don't know. What's yours?
My favourite one is Pamela.
No, it's embarrassing. I don't know the songs, but like heaps of Motley Crue, like I listen to it, and I go, "That's a cool song," and it's Motley Crue. But
do you know, 80s bands like Motley Crue, I actually get confused. Probably Metallica, Guns N' Roses separate, but then all of the other ones like Poison and Alice in Chains and a whole bunch of those bands, I get them confused, even though they sound completely different, but their songs are iconic.
Thrash metal.
I couldn't tell you who it was.
Well, Guns N' Roses and Metallica were they were 80s, but early 90s is when they really took off. I'm a big Metallica fan. But I heard, I'm sure it was someone in Motley Crue, and the question was, it was one of the band members, I can't remember who it was, and someone said, when did you realize you made it as a band? And he said, I was on my private jet. I was in a private jet in our spa with models in the spa with me. So on a plane in his private jet, sitting in a spa with models in the spa bath. Like that is, you've made it. Well done. Yeah. High five.
Nice one.
Next up, we've got our good mate Steve Campbell and Ariba. He's met Tito Santana. He looks great.
Ariba, yeah, Tito looks great, doesn't he? Steve's not too bad either.
Steve, mate, got the guns out, the gun show. But Tito, there was a story that Steve shared. He said he was he was a gentleman, great to talk to, very accommodating. So awesome work, Tito Santana. Definitely looks after himself. And next up, we've got Anthony Clamp, and he's got UFC legend Alexander Gustafsson. He
looks nervous.
Yeah, I would be too.
Just in case there's a bit of a scrap. You know the bad boy T-shirt logo there on the old Gustafsson?
Yeah.
Do you remember that as a kid?
I do, mate. I do. In the mid-90s, it was quite popular.
That was a popular little surf brand, wasn't it?
Yep. Now then it just went. It's like actually today we were buying clothes. We've got family photos tomorrow.
Yep.
And so Mrs. and I were buying some matching clothes for me and the boys. And Mossimo. So Mossimo was like, when I was clubbing and stuff, you'd wear Mossimo gear, right? And you'd pay $70, $80 for a shirt. Now they're selling that brand at Target.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What happened? Anyway.
Well, it's because we're the ones that shop at Target now.
Yeah. Whilst we're looking at toys at the same time.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for sending in your meet and greet. We look forward to sharing. Actually, no, you want to talk to what next week's episode will be with meet and greet?
So, meet and greet next week. We're setting the challenge for our Victorian members to go and get a photo at Go Figure. You don't have to have Jeff in it. You know, we still respect socially distancing.